So it's been a little over a week since the festivities took place, graduating from RN school, and I haven't made a video in a while because I've been under the weather. So y'all forgive me for that. And I just feel like it's really up to me to tell y'all the real reason that I decided to go back to RN school. Let's talk about it. What's good, everybody? My name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again. I am currently an LPN, waiting to test for his RN to get my official license. And yeah, that's what we do over here. We talk nursing. So I'm here, and excuse my voice if it sounds a little crazy. Again, I am under the weather right now. So, and I'm sure I've said this before on some other video somewhere, but most people, well, let me not even say most people, I don't know. But when you hear some people's reasoning of going back to school, they're usually pretty good reasons. You know, some people want to go to advance in their career. Some people want to go because, I don't know, advance their career. It's a passion, it's a calling, whatever the case may be. But it's usually for something nice. And when I sat back and I really thought about the real reason I decided to go back to nursing school, I'm just like, wow. I mean, but my reason is my reason. It might not be good to you, but it's good for me. But I'm going to be honest with you. The real reason I decided to go back is because I simply want to make more money and I want to travel more. Here's the thing. I am in no way saying that as an LPN you cannot make a lot of money. I have a video on here showing LPNs how they can make 6 figures as an LPN. And the video is probably less than 2 minutes. It's right on here. Somewhere on here I might link it. But as I continue to progress and gain experience in my field, I realize that, I kind of want to move a different way when it comes to getting that paper. Because again, a lot of hours come into play when you do certain things. And I know it varies on the state that you're in and what kind of pay rate that you get and so on and so forth. But with that being said, I wanted to be able to move different. I wanted different career opportunities, and unfortunately some of the career opportunities that I wanted to go after that are in nursing requires an RN degree. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, my main purpose rather, for getting my RN degree is because I want to travel more. And when you have that RN license, things start to open up more. You're not capped as much. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to say it again. I am an LPN. I will always be an LPN, okay? Some people have been under my comments like, oh, you going to change. And I've had to block a few people. They talking about, oh, watch him down LPNs now and watch him down working in a nursing home. That's not me. I'm still working in the nursing home as of right now. But I'm not gonna lie and act like this is where I want to stay, because it's not. I believe I've done my time here in the nursing home, long-term care, and it's really time for me to go on to something else. Now, I'm sure I'll always have my foot in the door in the nursing home because I don't want to lose the skills that I've gained. But I'm on my way out. That's pretty much as far as I can say. I'm on my way out, Lord willing. And I'm just trying to move on to different opportunities. And I sit here and, I just think about what is it that I really want to accomplish when it comes to my career, when it comes to life. Financial independence is number one when it comes to this, because with financial independence, you are no longer in a situation to where you robbing Peter to pay Paul, you struggling or anything like that. Financial independence is number one. Sorry about that. My arm was getting tired. But financial independence is number one. And I just want to be very clear that at the end of the day, this is a business. Now, let me just say this. Can you go, for my LPNs out there, or for the people that want to go to LPN school and become an LPN, can you have a phenomenal career and a phenomenal life as an LPN? Sure. I know a lot of people that have. And if that's what you want to do, I encourage you to do it. But if you do want to advance, I encourage you to do that as well. And y'all know, traveling, seeing the world, seeing God's earth, that is my passion. That is what I'm passionate about. I do have passion for nursing, but what gets me up in the morning is knowing the fact that I'll be on a plane soon. I'll be able to see God's earth. I'll be on vacation somewhere, learning about a new culture or something like that. I am a true nomad. You feel me? And I like being gone. That's why people be like, oh, you should open up a group home, you should open up a business here or something like that. See, my issue is that I could never do something like, I'm not gonna say I could never do it, but it would be very difficult for me to do something like that because I'm not going to be here. Like, I'm just not gonna be here. I'm gonna be, in different places at different times. So it is all about being able to make money from wherever I'm at in the world. And that is another reason that I chose to get my RN degree, because with jobs and everything like that where I can work from anywhere, remote or something like that, whenever I choose to, a lot of them want RNs, a lot of them want BSNs, which is why I'm choosing to go get my BSN. And it's all a business move. It's all a strategy. It's all about having a backup plan for whatever the pipe dream is. You feel me? So that's why I decided to go back. Now, whatever your reason is your reason. Your reason don't have to be like my reason. But I'm a dream chaser. I just didn't want to be broke while I was chasing the dreams. That's all. I believe in being financially independent. I believe in working towards doing what you have to do to make the most out of whatever skill that you have, and having it be most profitable and more catering towards your life and whatever goals that you have. So it would just make sense for me to go back to school and do what I had to do. Now, again, I'm gonna say that if you want to be if you want to be an LPN, you don't always have to work in the nursing homes. It's just from what I've seen and from my point of view, that's just where the money is. But when you have that RN, at least in my state, more doors start to open up. And I hope y'all can understand what I'm saying and not take offense, because some people have really, I don't know what that's about, but some people have really thought that, oh, I'm changing or something like that because I'm accomplishing something new. And that's a scarcity mindset anyway. So that's crazy. That's something you got to deal with internally. So, but yes, the goal now is to stack bread, pass NCLEX, get in great shape, chase my dreams, and to keep moving. You dig what I'm saying? Just to keep moving and keep growing and keep hustling and keep working towards being financially independent on my terms, being a boss. You dig what I'm saying? And that's always been a goal. But going back to school and doing this way, it just helps accelerate the process. That's all I'm saying. And it puts me in a position where now I can make more money without spending as much time at work. And that's one thing that I also had to learn, because as you start to mature and you start to grow within your career, like I said, you're going to want to move different. and you don't want to move the same way that you were moving when you were a baby nurse. I think the objective for any nurse in this game is to grow. At least that's how I look at it. You need to grow, and you need to figure out how to finesse the system. Now, don't get me wrong, whatever works for you, and you keep doing that. But in my situation, I don't want to be at the same place that I was 5 years ago. To me, that wouldn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Especially if there's opportunity to grow, and I know I can make money and investments in different ways. So that's all I'm saying. Whatever your goal is, that's your goal, and you keep doing what makes you happy, and you keep doing what's gonna help you and contribute to your growth. And you have to move the way you need to, and that's how I'm doing. So, anyway, my name is CJ, aka the High Value Nurse, checking in once again, back with another video. And if you don't do nothing else, get paid. Young nurse, get paid. Stay tuned.